Usually I go, hey, how's it doing back in the... Ain't no time for damn clapping. I still can't believe we lost that game. I'm coming here, pretty late with this, but whatever. And the crazy thing is, of course, I had to work while this game was on. I'm watching on my phone. I'm watching it off the computer there at the work. And it was almost reminding me of the New England Patriots game, week 1. Only difference is we pulled the win out. This was pathetic. And in that New England game, Jalen Hurts played pretty decent. Not the best, but he was, starting out slow. He had, I hate to say, the worst game of his career because the turnovers were bad. They were. And that's what you're going to look at in the stat sheet. Overall, he made some pretty decent throws, though. And I'm not a biased guy. I ain't going to lie to you. I was one of the people that when we drafted him, I said, what the hell? But I've grown to like the guy. I always said I like this character. I liked him as a person. I didn't know if he could play at this level, but he proved me wrong. And I'm a big fan of him. Huge fan of Jalen Hurts. So I'm not, don't be, you're a Jalen Hurts lover, so you're being biased. I'm not being biased. This was the worst game of his career in terms of kind of throwing his picks and taking them sacks. But other than that, he skated when he needed to. He made some throws, but it costed us the game. It really did. And, it was very, very bad performance overall. I don't know if the team came into this game overlooking the Jets, because the Jets are not that great. I mean, they have a solid defense. And I get it. There was no Sauce. There was no Gardner, Johnson. There was none of that. There was, blah, 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 blah. How could you lose the Jets? Sauce wasn't out there to, the corner. This guy, that guy, they had 2 backups. Mind you, I will say this. We had no Jalen Carter. We had no Darius Slay. Now, mind you, in this game, I was getting pissed off at the defense at certain points in time. Our defensive line helped keep us in this game. And our secondary somewhat. One thing about this game, though, that proves to me, at one point, I was pissed as hell in this game at Sean Desai, defensive coordinator, because it was like, why is Bradbury on him and not on, Gabbert Wilson? Certain little things. But at the end of the day, the defense played well enough with backup corners and backup safeties to win this game. I still feel we need depth at corner and safety Bailey. We need starting safeties besides Reed Blankenship. We need someone else out there too with him. That's another issue in itself. I mean, that's going to come to a head very soon with this Miami team we're facing this week, next, whatever. But Jalen Hurts had the worst game of his career. And it wasn't just him. Devontae Smith had some drops. That he doesn't drop balls, Devontae Smith. He makes acrobatic, crazy catches, dude. And for him to drop some easy things, it was like, wow, I can't believe he dropped that, okay. Maybe the only 2 pluses this whole game is maybe the defense and A.J. Brown. Goddard, I don't know, whatever with him. Swift, yeah, he had a fumble. That's another thing. We had 4 turnovers in total. 4 turnovers. Our defense couldn't get the Jets to turn over the ball. Well, let's put it this way. The Jets didn't turn over the ball. So 4 turnovers on our side on the offense, and their offense gave up none. When that happens, you usually lose the game. I don't give a damn who you're facing. I don't want to hear, oh my God, the Eagles have all this talent. How'd you lose to the Jets? When you turn the ball over 4 damn times. See, if this was against Miami or this was against a better team or even the Bills or even, the 49ers, if you would have turned the ball over 4 times like you did tonight, we would have been blown off the map. We were lucky it was the Jets offense and Zach Wilson that were able to still be in the game. But let's look at it. So we start the game, we go up like 14-3 or whatever it was. Okay, cool. Or 14-6. Cool. And we don't score another point after that. This was pathetic, man. I put a lot of it on Brian Johnson. I really, really do. Him and Jalen Hurts. But in reality, I look at it. Look, I understand they had no Sauce Gardner Johnson. I understand that they didn't have him. They had their other corner wasn't out. Probably the best. They were saying maybe the best cornerback duo. Both corners were out. So they had like Craig James and someone else out there. I get that. But that does not mean, right? Listen, just like Seth Joyner said, we are the number one rushing attack in the NFL. Number one rated, number one ranked. They have the 32nd rank run defense. And you come out and throw the ball 45 to 50 fucking times this game. I get it. Their corners weren't out there, so let's try to attack the pass. Let's just go out there and attack them, passing. That's fucking stupid. What have you done to get to this point? Hurts has passed it maybe 30 times, a little bit like that, and you rushed it a lot, maybe 20 times. I don't even know how many times they rushed this game. I mean, you have to, I think it was 14 actually, by the running backs, and maybe 8 by Hurts, but those were little escapes to pick up a couple yards or pick up a first down. It wasn't anything like rushing the ball with the running back. With Lane Johnson going down, which is a huge injury, huge. I don't know if you guys seen over the years, when he's going down, how bad our offense has played. And this goes back, back to Carson Wentz in 2016, his rookie year. We started out 3-0, awesome, great. He gets hurt, he had suspension. He got caught PEDs or something, and the whole offense just collapsed. It happened a little bit last year until he came back in the playoffs. The offense started to struggle just a tad, and other years prior. So I would think, okay, he's out. Damn, it's going to be a big loss. Jack Driscoll's in now. Okay, he's going to have to start. Wouldn't you want to maybe run the ball a little bit, Get him a little warmed up. What I mean by that is he's going to be hitting the man in front of him very hard, pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. To when we start doing the passing, he'll be ready to pass block. Because he was getting blown up all over the place. And it's just pathetic to me. This Brian Johnson is garbage. I'm not trying to say it because it's so early this season. He's an offensive coordinator. He's just his first time calling plays, and I get it. We're calling plays, I guess, in the NFL level. I don't know what he did at down there with the Florida Gators. I don't know what the hell he did, but this was pathetic. I know they had to drop a game at some point, but it seemed like nothing went our way. Look, even Jake Elliott, the man who's basically, people were joking around saying is the MVP of this team, because we get in the red zone and then we stall. We get cute with play calling. Once again, it's on Brian Johnson. We get there, we can't do nothing. He has to kick a field goal. He had to go for one field goal that was today for 37 yards. He missed it. He's been making 50-yarders, 40-plus yarders every damn week, multiple times a week throughout this whole damn season. And he missed a 37-yarder. That's automatic for him. Something was off with his entire team today, and I don't know what it was. With Devontae dropping passes, Hurts just looked confused, like he didn't know what was going on. And that's another thing. When you see your quarterback is struggling, you see he's hurting, you can see he doesn't know what's going on, why don't you run the goddamn ball? You have one of the best offensive lines in the league. I just understand Lane Johnson left, whatever. But you still stick to your game plan. You run the ball. Hell, when they went up 14-0, they should have started pounding the ball right then and there. Or what they should have done was, I know they were trying to go get up 21-6, and then at halftime, they would have got the ball again, I think, after halftime. I would have, if you could have got up to that 21-6, that would have been cool, but that didn't happen. Then come out of the half, just start pounding the ball. But I don't think that was their MO at all, because even when they were up 14-6, or 14-9, they came still out passing. It was ridiculous. Literally, it was. Is it what? You don't trust DeAndre Swift to take 20 carries a game? Then if that is the case, you don't trust them as coaches, then cut the man, trade him, and go sign a running back you feel can take 20 carries a game. But he don't need to take 20 carries a game. You have a running back by committee. You can give Gainwell some, give Boston Scott some, but give Swift most of them. Give him 15 carries. Give him 14, 12. You get the deal. This was pathetic. Play calling on the offensive side. Defensive side started out that way, but I got to give Sean Desai a little bit of break because our defense continuously bailed us the hell out. And look, then we had, if the Eagles right here, it was 3rd and 9. I think it was 2 minutes left. They said, all right, if the Eagles right here get this first down, they basically sealed the deal, won the game. And Jalen Hurts throws a damn pick, which should have been a pick 6. We allowed them to just score. Now it's 1 minute, 46 seconds. And I think we had 2 timeouts or 3, whatever it was. At that moment, I said, you know what? I hope we don't win because we don't deserve to win. Oh, yeah, Hurts was a pick when that should have been the damn shit to seal it right there. It should have been you got that first down. Let's go. I don't think they even should have threw it. I think they should have ran it. They should have ran it. Hurts should have took off for once again when the QB draws. It would have forced the Jets to basically call, I guess, the timeout, and it would have, you get the deal. And would have punted it. It would have given them only a minute left, and I trust our defense to get the win. But they didn't do that. They went with Hurts trying to throw it on a stupid, silly, shitty play call. And once again, though, like I said, when he threw that pick, almost went for a pick six, but it didn't, and we ended up letting them score with just hand the ball for letting them score so we can get back on the field. Once again, 1 minute and 46 seconds. 2 timeouts. Everyone's like, oh, Hurts, you got to win this game. I'm like, bro, I don't even want him to win this game. Yeah, it'd be cool to go 6-0, but how would you feel to go 6-0 knowing that you don't deserve this shit? You don't deserve it at all. And I was so upset and just pissed off by the whole thing that I was like, bro, I really hope, I would like to see it win. That's cool, get the win, but I wouldn't feel satisfied at all. I would rather us lose this and let a fire underneath the team's goddamn ass. Let them know that any given Sunday is a term for a damn reason. You can't sit back and bullshit and think things are just going to come to you. It don't work that way. This is the NFL. This ain't college. This ain't pee-wee, prep, high school. It's the pros, bro. That's all I got to say. I can go on rants for a couple more hours. You guys comment below on your thoughts. How do you guys feel? Sorry, damn it. How do you guys feel? It's pathetic, really. I mean, and it's crazy. Coming off that Rams game, I was like, man, we're taking a step in the right direction. This is what we need. We're going to go right up where we need to go. We're starting to look better. Nah, they do this shit. I don't know. I don't want to make this too long. People, blah, blah, blah. Let's go, Birds. Focus while you guys compliment your thoughts. We're on to Miami. This might be, I wouldn't say the true test of who this team is because I need to see who's going to be out there. Is Lane going to be out there? I doubt it. Darius Slay going to be back? I hope so. Jalen Carter going to be back? I hope so. We need these guys. But we'll see what happens. Go, Birds. Focus while you guys comment below on your thoughts. How do you guys feel with the game? Of course, you don't feel good, but what do you think the issues were? On to Miami.